Alright, so I'm going to try and make this pretty quick. Here's the Posi rear end I got out of the Fox body. Got the car in the shop over at my brother's, up on the lift, kind of assessing where we're at, how we're going to attack everything. Yanked out the exhaust and starting to get the engine pulled out here. A lot of work in between all of this, of course. I'm just cutting to the chase on all of this. Alright, we got the engine pulled. Got them out on stands side by side. You can see how grimy, disgusting the engine I got from the Fox body is. Pretty bad. But gonna get that all changed. Alright, got the engines flipped upside down. My brother is going through everything, swapping out whatever needs to swapped out. All the pulleys had to be completely readjusted. Used some from one engine versus the other, but it's all put together. Alright, so this is the new engine. I completely buffed out all of the aluminum as best I could. Repainted the pulleys. Got all the rust off everything as best I could. Again, it's going to be a race car, and this isn't going to be the permanent engine. Got the manifold swapped out from the engine that came with the car. Oil pan is all oversprayed. That's going to get swapped out from the other engine. I got a few overspray spots I got to clean up, but other than that, she's done. And these valve covers, they're going to get replaced. So I just wire wheeled them as best I could. They still look like crap, but they look better than they did. Good enough for now. All right, part of this long process is I got a new cross member specifically for the T5 transmission. Have to replace the stock one. Also, I got a new shifter, 10 inches long. Obviously a shifter ball. This one here has an offset, so we'll bring it closer in to me as I'm shifting. The engine is in the car, transmission is in the car, working on getting the rear end situated, a new perches added, relocating the battery box. I have that right there. And we're getting close to the finish line here. All right, so the prep for the rear end was a ton of work. My brother lined everything up with the old axle, making sure all the perches were completely lined up. It was a process, but he got it all done and got the new perches welded in. So we are good to go. Next step. All right, with the engine out of the car, took the opportunity to clean up the engine bay. Wire wheeled some rough spots and came back and gave it some touch-up paint. That's pretty good. Obviously this was originally an automatic, and so I pulled out the BM shifter. Gonna take this plate off, open up the hole underneath so we can get the tranny all set up and pop them through. So excited to get rid of that automatic transmission. What a piece of garbage that was. I know BM shifters are supposed to be good or whatever, I don't know, but I absolutely hated it. Made a last minute purchase, got some hooker headers. They are the competition series, whatever you want to call them, and get these in the car. Of course, I had to be converted from the automatic to manual, so I got the conversion kit all installed and get that clutch pedal installed. That was a serious pain in the ass, let me tell you, but it's all done. Alright, real quickly, these are the collectors for the exhaust. Engine is just about ready to get dropped. As you can see, and there it goes. Obviously getting everything buttoned up. Everything hooked up. There's the new T5 cross member. Looking good. That rear end looks pretty beast. And here is the new drive shaft. Had this custom made. Had to, because all the dimensions from the transmission to the rear end all changed, the lengths. So had to have that custom made and got it popped in. Alright, got everything put in. Everything is installed. Just going to give a quick review of what's going on here so you see everything set up. Those are custom made 1-inch blocks, by the way, made by my brother. They came out sweet. Here's another shot of the rear end with the new drive shaft. Alright, another shot of the cross member. Got the T5 stuffed up in there. Hooker headers all hooked up. And we'll get a shot here of the suspension components in just a second. It was pretty hard getting those headers in there, but we manhandled it and got it in. So we got the bump steer kit in there, Global West upper and lower control arms, new 2014 Mustang disc brakes, calipers, 1 1/4 or 1 1/8 inch sway bar. Got the Kansei 18-inch rims on there. Big pin spindles for 1970. Way beefier, way stronger. Looking good. And then here's the Panhard bar. We got that in last. That's from Mike Meyer. We did some modifications to it. As you can see, I think in the next shot here, we wanted it really close to the pumpkin, but we got it all installed.